Yeah, hello Rick. Yeah, I've got a favor to ask. Yeah, you guessed it. I just got my new radio. Yeah. It's a Baofeng UV5R. Yeah, can you help me program it? Can, great. When we can do that? Monday. Oh, at the clubhouse. Come to the clubhouse and you can help me there. All right. Well, yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. We'll see you then. Bye. Monday. But today's Tuesday. If you just gotten your radio in the mail, don't know how to program it, you got your ticket, feel like you could be on top of the world, but don't know how to program it, and just don't feel like going through that insomnia cure of a manual, well, then this video is for you. Hello. Today we'll be looking at programming the Baofeng UV5R manually using the keypad on the front of the radio. The things that we'll be going over today, first of all, would be the needed information that you need about the repeaters, such as the frequency, squelch, tone, and offset. The second thing we'll be going over is the programming steps, because there's really only a few menu items out of the 40 that you actually need to use for programming this. Now let's get to work. Step 1 to programming your radio. Go online, find the information that you need for the particular repeater that you're wanting to get on. This can be done at the club website, it can be done at repeaterbook.com and a variety of other places. But once you have that information, you are then ready to proceed. The information that you need is the frequency, the squelch tone, and the offset. Those are the key components to the information that you need for programming the radio. I've already done this, and I'm not going to go online and show you how to do this, because if you don't already know how to go online, you probably wouldn't have found this video. So the radio station, or the repeater station that we are going to be adding, is a frequency of 147.015, a CTCSS tone of 100 with an offset of 600 kilohertz, positive 600 kilohertz. That's the information that we are going to be entering into the Baofeng UV5R. And here is the ubiquitous Baofeng UV5R. Before we begin programming, let me introduce you to a few of the buttons. The first one here is the VFO/MR button. This orange button here toggles you back and forth between frequency mode and channel mode. The second one down here is the menu button. This one activates your menu listing, which you can toggle through using either your up or down arrow keys. And anytime you make a mistake in there, you can also exit the menu by hitting exit. And if you know the menu item number, you can go ahead and type that in, and it'll bring you straight to it without having to toggle. Now let's turn it on and begin programming.
Channel mode.
So we started up and it is in channel mode. This radio already has several channels programmed into it, and we are going to add one more to it. So we will begin by pressing the VFO/MR button to go into frequency mode.
Frequency mode.
And now that we have experienced the sultry electronic voice of this radio, which has caused so many ham operators to fall madly in love with it, perhaps root cause, perhaps not, we will turn it down to further reduce the possible of any amorous distraction that may prevent us from further accomplishing the mission of programming this radio. We will begin now, as soon as we've gotten it into frequency mode, by typing in the repeater frequency that we desire to use. In this case, it is 147.015. That gives us 147 megahertz.015. Now we will hit the menu button. As you can see, the first menu comes up. The first menu item that we want to go to is to set the squelch control. So we will type in 13. So this is menu item 13. This is for the CTCSS code for this particular repeater that we are programming. Now, if you can see the screen there, it merely says T-CTCSS, and that is a shortened version of CTCSS that we will be programming into. Now you can easily push up the button to get to a particular CTC/SS code that you are wanting to, or you can just automatically just type it in. In this case, if we want to type in tone 100, it will bring you there immediately. Merely hit the menu button again to confirm your selection. Now we will go on to menu number 25. This one is your frequency offset. It says SF-D, so we will put that, and we are wanting to toggle this to positive. There you can see the plus right there. Hit menu again to select it. The next item is menu 26 to program our offset. This is a 2-meter frequency, so our offset is going to be 600 kilohertz. We type that in by hitting 0, 0, 0, 6, 0, 0. Once again, hitting the menu button to select. Now we move on to menu number 27, which is your memory channel. This is where you save your memory channel. We are going to save our channel in number 80. So we will type in 0, 8, 0. Now hit menu one more time to select it, and now our new channel is saved for the repeater that we just programmed into it. Hit exit, hit your VFO MR button, and here we go. We have channel number 80, as you can see, you may be able to see right here in the video, and there is the frequency that we programmed in. And now we will test it. We'll push the push to talk button and look closely to make sure that your frequency changes by that offset that was programmed in of 600 kilohertz. Testing, radio check, KF0EJS. Testing, KF0EJS. As you notice, the 0 turned into a 6, so our offset is correct. I'm not expecting a response for this is an HT inside of a house that is a bit of a Faraday cage, and I also have it on low power, so I'm really not expecting any kind of a response. But that is how you program this radio.